Hey, Peter, do you want to hear some trivia?
Oh, mate, I love a good game of trivia.
Guess what happens when a chook and two pelicans get together?
What's that, mate?
A clucking good time. That's right, you pelicans. The wobbly chook has jumped on board, keeping the bird presence strong. Whether you like a pale ale, brown ale, IPA, or a lager, the wobbly chook has you catered. Crafted from Yamba's finest chooks.
Better still, Mick, how do we get some wobbly chook?
That's easy, P2. Jump online at www.wobblychookbrewingco.com or pop into 26 Cole Street in the heart of Yamba.
And have a clucking good time.
Cluck out.
Cuckoo! Always remember, don't be a mud gudgeon and drink responsibly.
Welcome back to another episode of the Two Pelicans podcast. So you would have just missed that.
G'day, you pelicans.
Here he was, you were sort of hung up on his door.
Go and have a good time with them a bit later on.
Pelicans landing in 3, 2, 1.
All right, welcome back to the Two Pelicans podcast. I'm Mick.
I'm Bo.
And we are the Two Pelicans, once again making fishing great again. One cast, one throw, one lure, one yarn.
One chook.
And one chook at a time. And, man, I've been waiting for this one. We're recording a little bit later today so we can hopefully get our special guest on in the nick of time.
Oh, that was good.
Yes.
Yes.
That was good. That's great.
There's nothing like a chook on a Wednesday.
Nothing like a chook on a Wednesday. So, look, shout out to the guys. Bo went down there the other day to pick up some stuff, and they just thrown in a whole heap of stuff for us. So I got another hat. Bo's got the gear on.
Yep.
And I'm not wearing it, but because the thing's on the back. But I have to show you this shirt, man.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good, eh? So, if we can just see there, the boys are gone yippee-yi-yay, mother clucker, which is a really, really good idea. So I love it. I love the shirt. That's going to get worn out very quick, in my opinion, over the next few months. So, look, guys, if you would like some of their merchandise, please jump onto their website. If you just type in Wobbly Chook Brewing Co., it'll definitely come up on your search platforms, and they've got some online shops there. Got most things: hats, caps, singlets, stubby coolers. Yep. So, so just jump on there and have a look. And shout out to them guys for supporting us as well. I think it's been it's probably been 12 months since they've come on board. So nothing's ever a hassle. They love the podcast. They've been getting really good feedback from some of their patrons about the podcast. So shout out to you, legends, for going down there and mentioning us at the Wobbly Chook. Mate, what has been happening?
It's been a busy little week, actually. It's been, well, mate, you've had the week come down of a tournament, so you'd be still struggling a little bit. I know that week after a comp, it takes your toll on you, but no, I was lucky enough. I'm still a bit fresh, and I had to work, so I couldn't make that one. But yeah, no, I've just been working, poking around home, playing with the boat. I'm at the stage now where I'm started to rip out the foam, probably the stupid eBay or Amazon foam that someone bought before me, and dealing with getting the adhesive off without stuffing the gel coat. If any listeners are out there and you do know,
we need your help.
If you can save me some time, because it's a painstaking job at the moment. But look, anything that's worth doing is worth doing good.
It's worth Dulux.
Yeah, it's worth Dulux. Shout out to Dulux. I might be having to get some paint to repaint it if I keep gouging out the way I'm going. But that's been my week. So just playing boats and working.
Yeah. Look, you're right about, I guess, being a bit knocked up after a tournament. Not too bad this time around. Obviously, when the double header was at Foster, my body did know that.
It takes a toll of double headers.
Yeah, that definitely, I felt that. And all you smart ass little bastards are in your 20s going, we didn't feel a thing. Well, you just can go fuck yourselves.
Yeah.
When you get a bit older, it's sort of a bit hard.
You can feel it.
So, but anyhow, look, we'll get into the ABT stuff there in a bit. We'll talk about that. Look, on the side note of the ABT, Saturday night, caught up with Mr. Bumpy, avid listener of this show, has called in a few times. We had a few cans, had a win on the pokes. It's the only thing I won that weekend. And
sometimes that can be bigger than the payouts, but
well, yeah, it wasn't too bad, but yeah, we won't go into the heavy details of that. But yeah, look, unfortunately, what's always sort of happened every ABT round, just about, it's just been pretty ordinary weather. I think Hawkesbury, it wasn't too bad on the second day. I think the first day was sort of a little bit hit and miss, but most of the time it was okay. And look, I think with the Foster, sort of the winds and that sort of died down a bit, but the water was still pretty dirty. But look, it's just been a cruel year, I think, for the weather situation for all the ABT rounds, and look,
and a lot of other comps as well.
And a lot of other comps as well.
It's just ABT. A lot of other comps have struggled as well. With
what I would say before we get into it is, yeah, I'll save it for later actually, but yeah, it was pretty hectic. And also I did note that the Clarence Valley Sports Fishing Club, I think they've put their round off to this weekend.
I think this weekend.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I've seen
Saturday?
that. Yeah, Saturday, is it?
Oh, Sunday.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sunday. This Sunday.
We only fish on the holy day.
That's right. I probably did that wrong.
But anyhow, now I've got a bit of P2 Weekly Wisdom here today, and I really just wanted to play this. I will put this up on video, so our listeners might not get the whole gist of what's going on here. I've definitely not watched this. I don't know what it's about.
This will be raw dogging it.
And yeah, I'm just
Tip of the day, mate.
There we go.
Don't forget, don't do your breather.
What happens if you don't?
Oh,
You shouldn't laugh at other people's misfortune.
No, we just did. Sorry, man.
sorry, brother.
P2's Weekly Wisdom there. Make sure your fuel breather is nice and loose.
That's not harder than a happy ending.
Yeah. If for people that don't jump on YouTube, let's just say that was sucked right in that fuel tank, and yeah.
Only reason I'm laughing is because
it's happened to us.
I was about to say I've done it, and yeah. I remember when I realised, I was like, "What is going on?" And then looked in, and
so shout out to P2. Thanks for throwing them in every week where you can. Them guys, they went up to 1770, I think, and we had him on there last week, sort of saying that. But they got out a bit rough, but got a couple of fish. But more importantly, they just had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think there's a clip up there of them bashing around. So yeah, jump over on Joel up there and have a look. It's awesome.
Yeah, righto. Anything else for you before we get into the news of things?
Nah, mate. No, I'm ready to Channel 9 it. I've actually got a fair bit of news actually this week.
Okay, righto. You're going to Channel 9 this, righto?
Channel 9 it.
All right.
Oh no, let's go Channel 10. Weatherman.
Weatherman Brian Wilkie.
Yeah, let's go that. All right, so first of all, I'm going to start over with our big news over at the States and talk about Jacob Wheeler winning his fourth AOY.
Yep.
Pretty bloody impressive. Not only that, he took out his 10 MFL win as well. So Mr. Consecutive there. And
just a hammer.
Yeah.
Now, isn't it funny though? Like, you know, the Ford versus Holden, Yamaha versus Merc.
Well, I was gonna bring this up because I did see a lot of comments going, is he not a real champ until he's won a Bass Classic?
Yes. Yeah.
And
that's what I was alluding to.
Is he gonna will he not go down in the books until he's won like an all-time great, until he's won a Bassmaster Classic?
That is a tough question to sort of throw and try and have them comparisons. I guess the only thing for me is, from a personal point, the Bassmaster or the Bassmasters back in the day is what really started it. You know what I mean? And you know, MLF has come along, you know, in the last 10 or whatever years. I'm not that long probably even less. I'm not sure. Around that sort of time, anyhow. But long and the short of it, there's so much prestige, I think, with the Bassmaster and the Bassmaster Classic. And I think looking at most of the anglers that compete in that, see that as a real dynasty to follow. And I don't get caught up in the whole money thing of each one of them and the cost of going into it and all that. I know that Bassmaster, they've tried to rejig, or Bass, I should say, they've tried to rejig entry fees and all that. Maybe they felt like they were losing some of the market. Maybe, I don't know. Right, I don't know. But anyhow, long story short, it to me could be a valid point, and whether one day, he goes over to that side of it, who knows? Right, who knows? But there's got to be a lot of money and other things keep him maybe in that space. And he might prefer that format of fishing.
I was about to say there's sort of two different formats, and that could be the format that he enjoys. But look, for AOYs, 10 MFLL wins.
It's
you're a legend in my you're a legend in my eyes. And don't forget, ABT win as well. Look, that's up there as well.
Well,
Barramundi ABT win, like that's in with those, I reckon, as well.
That's it. And one thing that ever since he come over and started following him around on the forward facing sonar, I think everyone's just picked up and started running with that technique. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think many people were even contemplating doing that before he turned up. So just shows the caliber of the bloke, I think. And being able to adapt to any situation. I know that on his channels or YouTube and all the rest of it, that he goes out and fishes other countries and just picks it up. Like it's crazy.
I just want to say, like, at the moment in the US, the ABT trophy is pretty unique. Like, there's a few boys. There's a lot more Aussies over there, and I think there's a Canadian. Yep. Now there's a US as well over there that have got them.
Yep. No, 100% right.
I don't know. Maybe you're not an elite until you've got an ABT trophy.
And
throw that in the mix.
I think having these guys come over and shout out. I mean, Steve and others would be influential in making this happening.
There'd be a lot of background work that people don't know about behind the scenes that happen to get these guys over as well.
I think it's a big thing to organise and get that over and get these guys to come over, because obviously it's a big cost as well. Lending of boats, all the rest of it. I think Mark Sarrick's boat's been used a few times. I commend all you guys that are involved to make that happen, because all it's doing is them guys are going back to America. They're talking about it. They're saying, they've had a great time. And to sort of have that back and forward with Australians going over there and then them guys coming over here to fish, it can only be a great thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, guess what? It must be Wednesday in Grafton. The clouds are rumbling and we're about to get wet.
So this might be interesting with our uploading here today, because we've got a storm coming. It looks pretty shit outside. And later on in the show, we actually do have to call a guest. So please pray for us. Fucking technology.
Don't you love it?
Righto. So let's keep going.
That's it there for that. Let's move on to the family bassin on the weekend down there at St. Clair. And we had Mr. Graham Ford take away the win again for 2 times in a row. And I think he also won a couple of weeks ago in another comp as well down there. So 40 had his 15 fish, 3 sessions for 11.69 kilos.
That's handy.
Ooh, yep. And I think he done it on the old ice jig. About 15 foot of water off weed. I think that's what he said by memory. Shout out to Stephen Cheng, second place, 10.63 kilos, and Jeff Hoare in third place for 8.170 kilos. Well done, fellas. So that's it for the family bassin down there in the Hunter Valley. Looked like it fished pretty bloody well. I think a few people were worried that some bigger fish went over, but I think there's a lot of fish still in that dam that are, as it showed on the weekend.
Yep.
Still hungry to eat our lures. Also, shout out to Daiwa. This over the next coming weeks, we've got the double clutch. Buy 3, get the 4th free. Oh. That is a bloody steal. I love this when Daiwa does that with their plastics and that. And I think this might be the first or second time I've seen the double
We
clutch.
just might hit the guest up about that later on.
Yeah, so we'll talk about that. Yeah, but I'll definitely be getting a few double clutches. I've got Mugra coming up in the Bass
Mugra.
Electrics, so that'll be exciting.
How's Mugra shaping up in that scheme of things? Have you had many reports?
So pre-fish was on the weekend, just gone. Saw a couple of sneaky photos from boys. I think I saw a few sneaky photos from boys saying that they fished at Hins, but why the fuck would you be at Hins when last night? Anyway, we'll talk. I'll probably cop shit on this in a couple of weeks' time. Oh, was it Hins? It just looked funny. Reports looks like it's fishing well. I think the bite might have changed a little bit, but look,
Okay.
I'll still be throwing some hide up jerk baits around in that banana color.
Right.
Also, little congratulations to Morgo. Got his full bag for the year over the brim.
Yeah.
So
I've seen that little post there somewhere. Yeah.
Every round he caught his bag. So congratulations, mate. That's a pretty good bloody effort and a hard thing to do at times.
Yeah. I'm in shit with them guys, but I'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. I did hear. But look, I've been in shit off them that many fucking times as well. So look, just help pack up at the end and fucking.
Yeah, I didn't even do that.
Oh, see, that's where you fucked up. Then that's where you fucked up. All right, Cania Fishing Classic coming in September, Father's Day weekend, 6th and 7th. Looks like that's going to be a great weekend. They've got Father's Day raffles, canteen and all that will be open. Free camping if you are one of the competitors and that. So, yeah.
Free camping?
Yeah, free camping if you
Sounds
are one of
pretty
the
good.
competitors. So yeah.
All right.
Looks
That
like
sounds interesting. When's that?
That's
6th,
on the
7th
6th and 7th of September. So Father's Day weekend in September, first weekend.
I won't be allowed to go that far away.
Yeah, I know. I do like Cania, but I hate the drive.
Yeah,
I
right.
really hate the drive to
I
Cania.
haven't been there, so I'm curious.
But yeah, Cania is a cool place. Queensland Team Series is coming up. Its final round on Sunday, the 24th of August at Tweed River. Shout out to Craig as well, because I think by memory this will be his last round running it, and the torch will be getting passed on. So, mate, shout out to you. Congratulations for everything you've done. I've loved doing the few events that I've came to.
Yeah, I'll probably just extend onto that. He's done a really good job, not just there, but also in his time under the Gold Coast Sports Fishing Club as well. Good guy, good competitor as well. Wears his heart on his sleeve. I've got a story though. We probably will bring up. I don't know if he'd want me to tell you this, but just. The poor bugger really had some bad luck on the Tweed round. His electric motor wasn't working and borrowed a boat and then had issues with the bung going in. So anyhow, feel for you, mate. Good to see that you got out there on the water and you caught a couple of fish anyhow. But, sometimes, bad luck sometimes does follow you and it comes in 2s and 3s, that's for sure.
I've never seen it in 2s. It's always been in 3s.
Or 4s or 5s.
Yeah, that's it. Keeps wrong. But yeah, anyway, man, look forward to seeing what you're doing in the future. But yeah, well done with what you've done, and you've left the Queensland Team Series in a better place.
And someone that is making fishing great again.
Yeah, exactly. Also, happy birthday to the North Coast Brim and Bass Boys.
Oh,
5 years.
5 years. I did say that. Yeah,
5 years.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, guys. Well done. Keep the good work up. And I'm sure.
Is that rain?
Yeah, that's pissing down. That ain't rain. That's monsoonal.
I don't know if you can hear that through the mics, but anyhow.
There goes the fucking river. Anyway, I'm sure you guys will make it to bloody 50, if not more.
Yeah.
Codtail. Now, shout out to Codtail Podcast.
Yes.
They've raised
20,
just over 20 grand, I think, for mental health.
Yeah.
Fellas, well done. Hats off.
Which is bloody important.
Yeah. And also, I want to give a quick little call out as to, was that hail?
Didn't sound good, did it? Is that hail? Or that has to be hail. Wow. Fuck it. What size is that? I feel like we're going to have to go out
Where-
and check.
We're going to pause this
Hang
for a
on.
second, gents.
Righto. So we'll come in now. I would have played a little bit of that, but we just had a massive hail incident. Actually can't hear my car going off yet. Might go check that, but the lights are going off and everything's going berserk with that. Probably got to golf ball size in the hail. Bo's got holes in his some of his roofing here. Not in the podcast room, thank Christ. There's no water coming down here or anything, but back out in his awning, got little holes punched in it everywhere. It's that sort of awning light sort of stuff. So very, very interesting.
Hey, P2, do you want to hear some trivia?
Oh, mate, I love a good game of trivia.
Guess what happens when a chook and two pelicans get together?
What's that, mate?
A clucking good time. That's right, you pelicans. The wobbly chook has jumped on board, keeping the bird presence strong. Whether you like a pale ale, brown ale, IPA, or a lager, the wobbly chook has you catered. Crafted from Yamba's finest chooks.
Better still, Mick, how do we get some wobbly chook?
That's easy, P2. Jump online at www.wobblychookbrewingco.com or pop into 26 Cole Street in the heart of Yamba.
And have a clucking good time.
Cluck out.
Cuckoo! Always remember, don't be a mud gudgeon and drink responsibly.
Welcome back to another episode of the Two Pelicans podcast. So you could have just missed that.
G'day, you pelicans.
Here he was. He was sort of hung up on his door.
Go and have a good time with them a bit later on.
Pelicans landing in 3, 2, 1.
Just so you know,
Oh, wow.
fuck me. Didn't that come out of nowhere?
Yep, all our cars are rat shit now.
Yep.
Not much you can do it, and that's why you pay insurances, I suppose.
That's
So,
it.
yeah, there you go. There's an exclusive for you.
Time to have a chalk.
Oh, the weather. How good's the weather?
Bloody Grafton weather. Right, so back to where we were. We were at the Codtail podcast that had raised
Yes.
$20,000 for mental health. And also shout out to the Aussie Bass Classic. I think that might have tipped him over the $20,000 doing the barbecue and all that. And that down there. So, fellas, great bloody job. And one podcast to another, doing great things. So,
Yeah, 100%.
and just making fishing bloody great
Yep,
again, what
yep,
it's all
well done,
about.
guys.
So, well done, guys.
All right, so I'm just going to go into the ABT Tweed
Yeah,
because we've
beautiful.
lost about 10 minutes of our lives due to this hailstorm.
Yep.
All right, so ABT's been done, and unfortunately, hang on, just bear with me while I hook everything back in. Unfortunately, it wasn't good to me, but it was obviously good to others. I guess a pre-fish was an interesting sort of thing for me, but yeah, hang on, just bear with us. Okay, great. And
That's probably heading your direction.
yeah, the storm. Check that. Broom's Head is going to get absolutely flogged. It is on the path to destruction there. That is for sure. So, but look, getting back to the ABT, yeah, went there in the pre-fish. Didn't find really any good fish up until the tide turned. Oh, I had your brother in the boat, so that was good. And I think between him and I thought, oh yeah. Oh, right, okay. No, that's good. We'll probably just we'll make it a short one.
Yep.
Anyhow, it looks like we're not getting our guests today due to travel issues that are out of everyone's control.
Probably
a bit like
something,
the
to do
hail.
with, probably something to do with the weather.
Yeah, probably something to do with the weather. That is exactly right. So this one will be a bit of a short one today, guys, and we do apologise for that. But really, after this episode, we've got to go do some storm analysis with all our bits and pieces. But look, at the end of the day, Joe DeModi, he got it done. 5.54 kilos. the modern day GOAT as Mark Healy, also taking out his second Angler of the Year title as well, coming in there at second. And also massive shout out to Lance Marsh. Good dude. He got it done there with 2.9 all up for his 6 fish. And I think from that point of view, I sort of seen Lance, and then I heard some rumours that he just brained the fish all weekend. Didn't matter whose boat he was in, he had something going for him. So well done to you, buddy. But look, from me and my personal point of view on the weekend, just didn't quite find them the way that I wanted to. On the Sunday, I actually hooked a fish, but it got stuck on a pontoon, and I had to leave the boat. So obviously that didn't count. So the rules are that once you physically step out of your boat, you
fishy is no fishy.
Yeah, fishy is no fishy. So I did not count that fish. Explain that to the non-boater that I had, because I think it was like his first or second sort of.
I was about to say, shout out to you, man. Shout out to you for following the rules. Like, you could have fucking done sneaky and been none the wiser, but well done, man.
Cheers. And I spoke to Steve afterwards the next day and just said, this is what I did, just making sure that this was right. And he was all good. Just clarifying that. But I remember, and he gave me a thing where I think it was himself or someone else that had 1 foot on the pylon, 1 foot in the boat, and that was okay. Just with some highlights and videos. So,
okay.
But anyhow, I still should have caught 5 fish on the second day. They were both small bags for both the days. I think I think I've got this right, but I'm not sure how it all works. But I might have still booked a trip down to Victoria if I wanted to go, but it's a long way, and I just don't think I've really got it right this year, so we'll have to think about that. But let's talk about some funny things that happened while we were away. We spoke about the Craig thing and poor bugger, the bungs. It's always been a thing that happens to a lot of fishermen from time to time. Someone always forgets the bungs. Everyone's done it.
I asked the guys in the Bass Electric last year. I was the worst for it. I had 6 bungs and no bungs would fit.
Yeah.
Shout out Matty Taylor for saving me for a few rounds.
Anyhow, it's just one of them things. If you can hear my phone going off, I apologise. I got 100 messages saying that wife's car's banged up. But look, it's one of the a couple of the highlights was that Sweet Chili Philly and your brother were camping together.
Yep, that's always funny.
So shout out to Phil driving us to the pre-fish and then drinking schooners at the pub after the pre-fish. The what do you call it? The
briefing.
And so shout out to you guys for taking me along. It was funny though. They sort of set up a trap for a bush chook to hopefully land in Tyson's car. So I don't know if that ever eventuated in the end.
All I heard that was on Saturday, shit got real with the weather. Someone left their...
I'm getting to this.
Yeah, okay, right. I'll leave it then.
So Sunday morning, I'm going to do my business here and walking. And as I'm walking to the office, the toilet cubicle, I hear this dryer going flat out. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, that's a bit funny. And long story short, he was there with his socks and trying to dry out his socks. He left them out in the rain. They're absolutely saturated. Just funny stuff. And I reckon at the same time, Phil's messaging me going, have you seen Tyson? I don't know where he is. He was freaking out. So here he is. He's been in the toilet cubicle for half an hour with the dryer going. Probably nearly blew it up. Probably overworked it, right?
Yeah.
And and I'm just like, I woke up. I didn't know what to think. I was still half asleep, just going, "What the fuck are you doing?"
But part of me also has to take my hat off to it, because who the fuck would think?
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the toilets and fucking use it as a dryer.
And the other thing that I got in trouble for was that my guaranteed non-boater didn't turn up, but he did have a knee reconstruction. I thought that he messaged them, but he is on some pretty heavy sort of medications. So
He's on the good juice.
Yeah, so so I sort of got a bit of a shellacking there from Stephen Nicole, and then and I think at the presentation or the day one way in, he's like, oh, you you've let us down with the non-beta, and he said, oh, he's had a knee reconstruction, and you should have another leg, and I said, well, they do call him tripod, so that made the ABT way. So shout out to you, Jut. You're now known as the tripod. But anyhow, that's really probably about the thing up. Obviously with Joe, can I just grab another chook there, mate? Obviously with Joe, and he sort of brought it up in the interview, he got a 1.3 kicker on the last day. Something that you sort of sit there and go, oh, yeah, afterwards. And it happens so often that, hang on, guys. It happens so often that it, I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's just been so many tournaments where the fish have been in a particular area, and as it's been pressured for them a couple of days, they just sort of move not too far away.
Yeah.
And he's nailed it once again. Or someone's nailed it once again.
Yep.
I've seen it happen down the Clarence a few years ago. I'm seeing it now. So, yeah, it's just one of them things where it's amazing. It's just dead set amazing. So, yeah, shout out to him. Sorry, guys, my phone's just going off because of this
little freak storm that Grafton just copped.
Yeah. So, anyhow, it's all good. What else we got, mate?
I do. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I don't have a boat for sale, but I do have a friend that has a boat for sale.
Okay.
He's not too keen about putting it up publicly because obviously there's that many tire kickers out there that have 30, 40 grand that expect that get about an $85,000 boat for that. And not really going to happen. But if anyone does have about around that 85 grand mark and is looking for one of Australia's premier bass boats, sling me a message and I will point you in the right direction. But yeah, he's not going to make it too public because, as I said, doesn't want any 30, 40 grand tire kickers.
We've turned into boatsales.com.au.
Yeah.
There we go.
Pelican sales. Here we go. What else do I have? Spoken about that. Talk about our winner?
Yes. All right. So basically what we did with the after draw, we're just throwing everyone in, everyone that commented on a friend, throwing them all in, and the winner was Shane Slade. So if you're listening to this, Shane, we are going to get in contact with you. Just been really super busy. We'll get it done. But you are the winner of the after pack. So congratulations. Well done. Is it this one? No, it's not. Is it this one? Oh, no, that's us. Is there a clapping here? No. There we go. There's the clapping. There we go.
Yay. Yeah. Shout out to your brother or family member, Bryce Slade, who tagged you.
Yep.
So, yeah, mate, I'd be looking for one of those lures in that that pack there that you tagged him in for sure.
And also, when we message you, just need to know a size shirt. You're going to get a chook shirt, a 2 Pelican shirt, which is here, one of these ones, with the little wobbly chook logo there. Pretty cool, but and all our social stuff there. So once again, thanks to everyone that entered that as well. That was really well received.
Definitely our biggest
by the community. Yeah,
biggest competition that was taken on by you guys. So yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, 100%. So well done, guys, and thank you for doing that. Don't know what we'll do in the next few months in the way of competitions. We're going to have to try and raise the bar somehow.
Yeah, I know. It's getting a bit like that. We've done a few good ones, and a lot of thanks to a lot of the people that have came on that have actually made that possible for
massive shout out
to our listeners.
To Dyer Australia. They've sort of been throwing stuff at us now for nearly 12 months as well. And obviously all the exhibitors at AFTA for throwing something in. We really appreciate that. And we've said it before, but we'll say it again. It's your assistance that makes these comps good.
Yeah.
So, or makes us be able to run them or have something to give away. So,
make sure you guys want to listen to us too.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. So, what's a podcast without a giveaway? It's
nah, that's right. Anyway, what do you got coming up? Do you have anything coming up? Any tournaments? No, I'm looking forward to Mugra coming up next.
Yeah.
Not this weekend, next weekend.
No, look, I think now, I don't know whether I get the opportunity, if I've got that right with how the points work out, think about going down to Victoria or not, but definitely the Flathead Classic.
Yeah.
The only problem is just with work, I think I'm only going to be able to do the Flathead Classic or the Grand Final. I don't think I'll get away with doing both. That's just a particular time that I need to be there at that particular point of time, and I didn't really think I'd sort of get a shot at that. But anyhow, long story short, we'll just see what happens. If I get an invite, I get an invite. I've read it right, and if I don't, then I've obviously read that wrong. So we'll figure it out one way or the other.
That's it. Well, I suppose we better shout out Tice for non-boater side. I think he got a 9th place there at ABT as well. Yeah, he got,
good on you, mate.
Come away with 9th there. So
there you go. Wet socks is a good thing to do.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh dear. Look, I think, guys, what we're going to do, we're probably going to wrap this up now. What was the time that you had on the other thing?
Like 6:15.
Yeah. I think we might wrap that up. We were going to get a guest on today, but due to transport issues, that person is unable to come on now. So don't know whether we'll get the opportunity to do it next week. Because they must be nearly close to going away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah. So,
but if not, I'm sure we'll talk to him when he gets back about it.
Yeah. Oh, look, I think what we will try and do is try and reach out to the guys while they're over there.
Well, we'll definitely be talking to him. I reckon.
Yeah. All right, guys.
I suppose before we go, their competition, their comp did end.
Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about that because I suppose that's through.
I'm a mud gudgeon. Here's the mud gudgeon of the week. I wanted to get Tommy right or wrong, or buy Tommy for a day just to go barra fishing with the whiz, and I made a bid and then I fell asleep. And then someone I got outbidded. So moral of the story: next time when you run these things, can you finish them at like 8 p.m. at night so I can just keep an eye on it.
Keep it in grandpa time.
Yeah, keep it in grandpa time, would you? But yeah, let's run through that because it was quite surprising who got the most money in the end because this particular person was quite down.
He was the cheapest at the moment at one stage. All right, so the final report for the Team Australia Bass World Championship auction. Let's start with Matty Langford, went for $1,200 for a silent bid. Mick Johnson went for $1,513 from myself. So me and Tice are gonna do a bass, go halves and do a nice little bass trip up in Queensland with Mick the legend.
Yep.
Coney, $1,250 with Johnny Noble himself.
Well done, Johnny.
That would be really good to watch on the boat. I reckon those two teamed up in a comp. That would be interesting. Tommy Woods, our man, unlucky.
Yeah. Silent bidder.
Lucky.
Thank you, silent bidder.
$1,300 silent bidder. He would be licking his chops at $1,300 for Tommy Woods.
Cheap.
I can't believe that didn't skyrocket.
I can't believe I fell asleep.
Yeah, well, probably too many chooks.
There might have been a couple.
And Chris Hickson, $1,200. Yep. Dave Chapman. And Braden Shoe topped it out.
Gino.
Top of the pyramid.
Gino.
Whew, mate. And are you going to try to pronounce that?
Yeah, that's Sundell Benson.
What he said.
Yep.
Congratulations, man. $2,000 topped out the whole auction.
Yeah. So that was good for the guys. You, obviously, much needed funds to get them over to South Africa. Look, we've spoken to the boys about the extra costs that they've incurred. So well done, guys. And hopefully that goes some way to, getting everything that you guys need over there and getting it happening.
Yeah, get the win. Bring
home
the win.
That's what we want. We want to be number one this year, and the boys are pretty hell bent on achieving that.
On making that happen. Yeah.
So, no, very good. Righto, guys. Just look, from my point of view, apologies. We've had to deal with hail and bad transport and all the rest of it.
But that's just what you get with this podcast. It's like a good fishing trip. Sometimes you smash them. Sometimes it's shit.
Sometimes it's shit. That's right. But there's not much we can do about it. We can only come back next week and have another crack.
We'll be bigger and better, stronger next week. Don't you worry.
The elements will hopefully play into our favour.
No, they won't. It's Grafton. It'll
true,
rain.
True. We'll probably be in a lot of shit again. But anyhow, it is what it is. So, look, guys, until next week, I'm Mick.
I'm Bo.
And we are the Two Pelicans.
It hailed in Grafton.
Again.
Again.